My name is Juan Ortegon, and today I'm going to tell you about Adidas. Adidas is a company that was founded mainly in 1920 by Adolf Dassler in Bavaria, Germany, which was part of the Union of Family Business. This company was made official in January 1949, which was a company that made slippers and slippers without brands acquired and also footwear with spikes for athletes. The moment of takeoff of the company was when the Olympic Games signed Jesse Owens, an athlete who danced in the Olympic Games in Berlin 1936, where after that sold 200,000 pairs of shoes a year. Adidas is a German multinational company dedicated to the manufacture of sport equipment and fashion products, as well as being a sponsor of events and sport figure worldwide, making it the first large manufacturer in the world. Adidas has a value of $6.8 billion, which makes it the second most valuable brand among sports companies after Nike. The company's name comes from the name of its founder, Eddie, short for Adolf, and thus the first syllable of the surname. Adidas mentioned it to create an empire that has its heyday until the end of the 1980s. Adidas has about 60,000 employees, where most of its factories are located in Asian countries, but also in more countries around the world. Examples of these countries are China, Argentina, Cambodia, Vietnam, India, Philippines, Brazil, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Germany. On the other hand, companies usually enhance the design process a year before production, where the batch is more or less 50,000 to 100,000 sneakers. But Adidas, thanks to a speed factory, can shorten its manufacturing time and reduce their batch to 500 pairs. Besides, it was announced that the monthly salary of persons who made products for Adidas before the Olympics is $66, and working overtime could increase to $120. Adidas, to generate a greater connection with customers, creates certain premium experience to its consumers apart from generating enthusiasm from the sports on a personal level. Adidas over the years has generated digital strategies to have greater reach to people and attract the attention of its consumers, awakening in them the need to purchase their products. There are cities such as London, Los Angeles, New York, Paris, Shanghai, and Tokyo that have all the potential of Adidas marketing, as they are very crowded cities by tourists and points where more attention is drawn and see the products. Adidas is a faithful belief that its products must be made with recyclable materials in order to take care of the environment as much as possible. Therefore, Adidas uses more than 50% recycled polyester in its products, where this polyester comes from more than half of recycled plastic. Therefore, in addition to the digital part that Adidas makes, it uses it to make its consumer aware of environmental care. All products offered by Adidas are considered consumers' goods, since the final merchandise offered by this company satisfies people's needs directly. Adidas sells a wide variety of products such as tennis clothes, sports tops, pants and leggings, t-shirts, cooling technology, and alpha skiing, where it has a large amount of sales worldwide. Being the United States has 40% of all sales in the world for its subsidiary of basketball and baseball and other sporting goods. Adidas is doing everything it can to increase its product portfolio. It seeks to differentiate itself from its competitors by responding to new needs and reaching a large number of potential customers. The increased bargaining power of the Adidas Group's subcontractors is also a real threat to its long-term profitability. In fact, the company subcontracts almost all of its production. The Adidas Group could suffer from the consequence of certain government regulation, especially due to the part of its products that is manufactured in China and Asia in general. The additional costs associated with import duties could greatly affect the company's margin and penalize its future profitability. The Adidas Group plans to invest more in research and development over the next few years. This will enable it to develop some innovation and new patent rights to increase its profitability in the long term. The Adidas Group tends to develop in new markets around the world. This strategy should bear fruit quickly as the markets in developed countries are currently full of over strong competition.